Hey, it's Joe Crump. This is the last one in this series. How to live the life you've always dreamed about. We've all got dreams of what we want our life to be. It never always works out like you expect it to work out. And then, I think it was John Lennon that said, life is what happens while you're making other plans. And that's true. But you can have a big impact on your life. You can have an impact on the people in your life and the people that you love. You can create opportunities for them and create opportunities for yourself. You can leave a legacy for your children and for the people that you love. You can donate to the causes that you love and support those things that you find value in and you think will improve the world. You can become the person that you always wanted to be and live the life that you wanted. You can travel to the places that you wanted to go to. It was a wonderful thing for me as my kids were growing up to be able to take them and travel all over Europe. To travel to Japan, to see all these different places, to go back to my wife's ancestral place in Ireland, where her family is from, to go to my ancestral place in Germany, where they came from, to go to England, to London, to where some of my family came from. It was a wonderful thing for me to be able to do that. It was wonderful for me to be able to become a filmmaker. Because I had the funds to do it. I originally started out my life wanting to be a filmmaker, and that was my big dream. I was making movies since I was in the 3rd grade, and I went to film school, and that's where I got my degree. And I moved out, that was in Chicago, and then I went to Los Angeles, and I moved out there, and I started working in the film business, and I worked as a grip, and I was writing scripts, and I was working hard for quite a few years. And I just couldn't get my films made. No matter what I did, I couldn't get them done. And there's more reasons for that than just because it's a tough business. I didn't know what I was doing. I did know a lot, but I didn't know the things that I know now after having these businesses that I could make it easier for me about doing the work and paying attention and spending the time on the things that really matter. So I was able to eventually, I decided, well, screw this, I'm going to go make enough money to make my own movie. And that's how I got into real estate, because I thought that would be a great way to get rich. And it kind of sidetracked me for 20 years. And during that time, I had a lot of great experiences, and I had a lot of fun, and I loved the real estate business. But I've always had that niggling thing in the back of my head. You failed at real estate, you failed at film, and you wanted to go back to that. So I did. I went back and I made a documentary, and I got nominated for an Emmy Award and got it on PBS, and it's on Amazon now. It was about Germans that were interned during World War II and their children. It's called Children of Internment. And then I made another film. This time we wrote a script with my writing partner and at the time, and I directed it, and I edited it with my daughter, who's also a filmmaker now, and I got to work with her directly, which was fabulous. She's still going on and doing her own thing as well, but we're still working together. And I made that film, and that got distributed as well, and is now also on Amazon. And it's a bunch of other places. It's called The Storyteller, and it's a family film, and it's a pretty little film, and I'm really proud of it. And it was so much fun to make. I don't think I've ever been happier than the time that I was shooting that movie. And it was wonderful, and I want to do it again. And because of real estate and because of these things that I do here, I'm able to do that. And I'm writing another film now. So I'm able to take the time to do that because I don't have to go to a job. And I've built my resources to a point where I'm able to do pretty much whatever I want to do. And that's a very freeing thing. And if I want to do nothing, I can do that too. I just like to keep active. I like to keep my brain working, and I like the creativity, and I love writing and doing the stuff that I'm working on right now. And I hope, if I get tired of that, I'll do something else in the future. And I think that we as entrepreneurs, and almost everybody that's watching this video is an entrepreneur, you probably wouldn't be watching it if you weren't. It's only 3% of the population, by the way. The rest of the people, they prefer to have jobs. They think that we're crazy. But I think most of us, we know that this is the way that we're supposed to be living. This is the way that we have freedom. This is the way that we have prosperity, and we have the ability to do the things that matter to us for the people that matter to us. So I would deeply encourage you to follow your dream. If it's not real estate, that's okay. It can be something else. It can be something like filmmaking. It can be an art, or maybe something that doesn't make you any money. Maybe you just like to garden, and you're not going to make enough money selling those carrots or tomatoes. You're not going to make enough money to live on. So you got to find a way to do that, but something that doesn't take up too much of your time. But you're going to have to give a little bit of your time, not 20 years like I did, but maybe some months where you focus on it, and at least a few hours. And if you do just a few hours a day, 2 hours a day, 5 days a week, you can learn how to make money, and you can do it on 10 hours a day, 10 hours a week, and you can have a business. And I've got a student who travels the world, actually multiple students actually, but this particular guy travels the world, and he'll send me pictures from all over the place and say, hey, I'm here doing this, or I'm there doing that, and it's really cool to see that he's got to do that. And he's still making 6 figures a year doing real estate, putting in a couple hours a week, because he's got it outsourced, he got it automated, and he has to step on the gas every once in a while to keep things going. But he's able to do that and be able to provide the life that he and his wife and his new baby, want to do. You can do that too. Anyway, subscribe. If you like these videos, I'll be making another batch here in the future. If you're interested in being personally mentored by me, check out my mentor program. 6 months of training from me. There's a ton of material here. You'll never get through all of it in that 6 months, but at least I'll show you the direction to get into and help you start making money as quickly as possible. Typically takes 3 or 4 months to start making money, but once you do it and once you follow the process the way that I teach it, you'll get there and you'll be able to accomplish this on your own. Also check out the Automarketer, pushbuttonautomarketer.com. The mentor program costs as much as going to college for a semester. It's a $10,000 program. There are some discounts. There is a payment plan. You can start with as little as $2,000. So check that out. I try to be as flexible as possible with people within those parameters. I don't give discounts other than what I talk about on my website. So go check it out. And then go to pushbuttonautomarketer.com. That's not included in the mentor program, but about 90% of my mentor students use it. Because it just makes their job easier. It's also for people that can't afford the mentor program, because it's only a couple $100 a month. And you can start bringing in leads, and there's a lot of good training in that. Not me personally, but it's recordings that I've made that I think will be helpful and get you started. And then, of course, if you can't afford any of those things, use my blog, joecrumpblog.com. There's tons of free material there, and there's a free newsletter you can get on that'll give you other good free videos and written materials that I think will help you get started. All right, I wish you the best. This is a great business. This is a great life, and it's been a difficult year for a lot of us, but for me, honestly, I've been at home doing the stuff that I love. And I haven't had to leave here. I haven't had to worry about catching a virus. It's not been a bad situation. And you can have that for yourself as well. All right. Good luck. Take care.